Okay, welcome back. This is Mr. Hassan's Maths channel. I'm answering now question number 18 from the October-November 2023 IGCSE Cambridge 0580 syllabus. This is paper 2, variant 3. And here we have a question about proportion and percentage change. So it says F is proportional to the product of M and A. So we can say F is proportional to the product of M and A. So we can write that as F equals K times MA. All right. So it says calculate the percentage change in F when M is increased by 40% and A is decreased by 15%. So let's take the first value of F as if it was just with M and A as they are. Okay, so that's the first value of F. Now, what's going to happen is M is going to increase by 40%. M is going to increase by 40%. Now, to increase something by 40%, you take 100% and you add 40%. Yeah, 100% and you add 40%. That increases something by 40%, and you multiply that by that thing. So it's going to be M times 100% plus 40%. Now, as a decimal, that will give you 140% of M, which is going to be 1.4M. So the new value of M is, the new value for M will be 1.4M. So you have F2 will be K times 1.4 times M. And if you want to decrease something by 15%, I'm going to decrease A by 15%, it's going to be A times 100%. Instead of add, you subtract 15%. That's decreasing by 50%. So that's going to be A times 85%. Which is going to be, as a decimal, 85% is 0.85 times A. So the new value of A is 0.85A. So that will give me the new value of F. I multiply 1.45 by 0.85, 1.4, sorry, by 0.85. That gives me 1.19. That's 1.19 KMA. So you can see that the value of F went from F1 to F2. It went from KMA to 1.19 KMA, and that's an increase of 19%. The percent's already written. That's an increase of 19%. Okay, now how can you tell it's an increase of 19%? Okay, if it went from there to there, it's because it's 1.19 of what it was, and 1.19 of something is like 100% plus 19% of what it was. Okay, so that's a quick way of getting in. If you're not sure about that, so that's like 119%. Okay, so it's an increase of 19%. It's an increase of 19%. Okay, if you're not sure about this way of thinking about it, you can say, okay, let's take the difference between the new amount, which is 1.19, take away the original amount, which is 1. So it's basically, if you think about it, it's 1.19 KMA. I'll just write it in full. 1.19 KMA minus 1 KMA minus KMA. Divide by the old amount, the original amount, which is KMA, and multiply by 100%. So you can see the KMAs will cancel out. They're like common factors. So you're left with 1.19 minus 1, which is going to be 0.19, okay, times 100%, which is 19%. Okay, so the answer in the end is 19%. So there's the answer to that question. It's kind of a mixture between variation and percentages. Okay, so that completes question number 18 from this paper. Other questions from this paper can be found on the playlist that will be showing over here at the end of the video. Other questions from the topic of variation you'll find in the playlist over here, and topics from the or questions from the topic of percentages in this playlist over here. You can subscribe to the channel by clicking on this link. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.